The guy locked the padlock, but the key was left inside. And now he grabs a can, all crushed the can. Then he cuts the can, slides it into the padlock, and manages to open it. Does this really work? Let's test it. The padlock is here, the can is here. Let's see if this works. The padlock is here, it's working, but we're not going to use the key. Let's leave the key aside. He grabs the can all crushed like this, all old, and then he takes this area here, look, from the bottom part of the can, and makes a cut. And then he comes in with the scissors. Man, if this works, you won't need a locksmith to open a padlock when you lose the key. It's a good idea, okay? This size here, I think it's enough. Look, right here at the bottom, about 1 centimeter from the bottom. Do it like this, and then we're going to make a bend, just like he did there. Look, he bent it like this, and then bent it back like this. Yeah, this here, which is our key, will be able to open any padlock without any problem. Let's see if this really works, huh? It's just like what he did there, right? Let's see. He takes the can, this top part here, and folds it in half. Hold it like this. Look, in place. This here is the key. Wow. Will I really be able to open it with this? We need to find which side of the padlock has the latch. See? With it unlocked, this serrated side, the smaller part of the key, is where the latch is. And then he takes this thing, bends it here so it gets kind of round, and then comes from this side here, sticks it in there. First he sticks it in from both sides, but I think it turned out a bit big, a bit long. Let me shorten this front part a little. Look, this will open any kind of padlock, whether it's big or small. Alright, it's correct now. I'll go here again on the smaller side and insert it from both sides. Look, from the outside, I'll stick it in there. Press it all the way in, and then we have to turn this here. Look, it's not easy to turn, okay? I'll try to support it here. Do it like this. Look, he braces it, and then you try to turn it. You can see it's a bit of work. It's really not very easy to do. It's breaking here, but it's not going. Let me use some force. Let me grab the pliers here, because maybe we'll have a bit more strength. It tore here, and still nothing. Let's try to understand this thing to see if it makes any sense. The latch is that piece you see inside. The goal is for the can to go in there and push that latch. Let's try to make its job easier then. I'm going to throw it in here, okay? I'll add some penetrating oil, including inside the lock, to see if it helps. Let's try again. Let's check the distance here, see if it's enough. Let's see, bend it a little here. Look, this distance is enough, so I'm going to bend it again here at the top to make it really stiff. Alright, now it's the moment of truth, huh? If this doesn't work here, it's probably not worth trying, right? I'm going to put it here from behind. Let me support it up here. I placed it there. It goes inside. Let's turn it. It tore again there. Look, it tore and didn't open. Look, it doesn't have enough strength to turn the pin. It bends, it tears, it doesn't have enough strength. Maybe if it was another material, but the can doesn't seem to work, huh? Okay, we've tested it. Let's go.